Hey there, internet friends. Trevor Starkey here with another episode of That Nerdy Site Plays. Sitting down today with some Baldur's Gate 3. This is going to be an interesting one because I originally recorded part of this episode, a couple weeks ago back at the day the game launched on PC. And the idea was I was going to go through kind of create my character based off of my character in like our campaign that I'm playing with Cameron, like in our like real life campaign stuff. And then I was going to go through the tutorial with that. But I only made it through like half of the tutorial before I had to get to work, and then just because I had travel and stuff afterwards, I never got back to finish that Let's Play. So I'm just going to kind of restart from scratch. I have obviously been playing a lot of this game since, using kind of that originally created Thyzen character. We're going to just kind of like restart the game a little bit and kind of recreate him for the sake of the Let's Play. I've very much been enjoying the game so far, and basically was squeezing it in whenever I could on my little work/vacation trip on my Steam Deck. But I'm looking forward to being able to play it now on a larger screen, and then eventually when it comes to PlayStation, very excited to hop in and continue playing this game on a big screen TV in my room. But until then, yeah, let's hop in and kind of go through my character creation. I have my stat pages here for Thyzen. I also have like his D&D Beyond that I have pulled up here on my left-hand side. For the sake of this, I'm just going to go ahead and set Explorer as the difficulty, since I don't really plan on playing with this character, since I've already got a character that I just started Act 2, 20 plus hours into the game, and that's like just accounting for like the time the game has recorded, not all of the like reloaded saves when an unexpected thing went very badly awry. Thyzen, my character, as this video, the opening kind of intro video plays, is a half-elf life domain cleric. We're going to kind of create him as close as we can to comparison. Here we got the mind flayers, messing our stuff up. Throw a little parasite into our eyes. Gross, 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 but now it's our turn. Yuck. Yeah, let's go ahead and reset tutorials, sure. Playing a male. We'll go with like this body type, sure. And then we will move over to... Alright, so we're doing a half-elf character. Yeah, there we go, for half-elf. So we got like, dark vision. I will not have some of these proficient. Well, I guess just as a elf, I guess I just have these proficiencies. Okay. Yeah, appearance is going to be at the end. So we're going to hop to our sub race. We've got a high elf that starts with the firebolt cantrip, a wood half elf that starts with stealth skill proficiency, and the fleet of foot feat or ability or whatever that increases movement speed by 1.5 meters. Or we've got the drow half elf that'll start with. So I did wood half elf in part knowing that as a cleric if I'm specifically as a life domain cleric, if I throw on heavy armor, I'm going to be rolling stealth checks at disadvantage. So at least having that skill, that stealth proficiency, does a nice job of like offsetting that a little bit. So we'll go ahead and set that as our sub race. Doing our cleric class. So we've got, all these fun abilities and whatnot. The different skills at our command. So my starting cantrips were light, which was like a gift from the DM, basically. It wasn't one of the ones I selected, but Cameron gave it to me as part of my backstory. But I started with Guidance, which we've got here, Sacred Flame, which we've also got here, and Spare the Dying, which just isn't a thing in Baldur's Gate 3. So instead of that, do we want to just throw the light cantrip on there to make him as similar as possible? We've also got Thaumaturgy, Resistance, and Light. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do Light, even though as a half-elf, we've got Dark Vision, so we don't really need Light, but we'll go ahead and plop it on there, sure. And our subclass doing, Life Domain. You also got your other options here, but Life Domain means that Cure Wounds and Bless are pretty much always with us. This Disciple of Life feature gives us like an extra 2 hit points plus the spell's level for additional spelling, and that heavy armor proficiency I mentioned, which will inevitably lead to a lot of bad stealth rolls until I can get something that offsets a disadvantage. But we'll do ahead and do that. And also, I am a cleric of Bahamut in our campaign, in our game, which is fun because we're only doing like a 2-person campaign, very small group. But the other party member in my group is playing a Draconic Bard. So fun little like dragon relationships there. But yeah, Bahamut. My character's formal name in our D&D campaign is Thyzen Bahamutza, and I gave him the name Bahamutza as kind of like, think Game of Thrones, like Jon Snow. It's just kind of like he is a servant of Bahamut that was basically abandoned by his family or given up at birth kind of thing, so he is just a child of the church, and that was kind of the naming I gave him. So we'll go ahead and give ourselves Bahamut, and then our prepared spells. So we've got Cure Wounds, like I said, is pretty much always prepared, so I don't need to worry about like adding that. So yeah, my other spells, we've got Bless, I think, is another one that's always prepared. Yeah, Bless and Cure Wounds prepared. So instead of Inflict Wounds, I throw Bane on there. Guiding Bolt. I have Shield of Faith, but I almost never use Shield of Faith. So I'm going to go ahead and instead of Shield of Faith, we'll go ahead and have Healing Word, of course. Instead of Shield of Faith and Sanctuary, maybe I will go ahead and throw Inflict Wounds on there. So I have, got Guiding Bolt for, a ranged attack, and, let's do Inflict Wounds for, a, close-up attack kind of option. I'm guessing, all of these playing the Explorer mode, clearly I'm just realizing means that all of the spell damage rolls are way higher here at level 1, because usually it's 1d6 plus blah 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 instead of 4d6. So we will move on to our background. I did do an Acolyte background, which gave me proficiencies in Insight and Religion, as we have here. But you have other options that you can play with. It'll give you different proficiency boosts. And then abilities. So obviously I'm not going to be able to get this to match my character 1-to-1. Especially since I rolled pretty well, and we did a manual rolling kind of option of roll 4 dice, keep your highest 3, so among the my stats, my starting stats as the character were a 18 in Wisdom, as kind of my starting boost there. So I had like a +4 there. I'm not going to be able to get up to that because I'd have to buy way too much stuff. But I'll take the 17 as my highest. Then my con is my next highest. So we're going to drop a few points out of strength here and bump con up here if we can. Yeah. And then, and that's for like concentration checks in particular is why I've got my con high, and also for, you know, health. And then like my dex and charisma were kind of my next best stats. Let's see what I want to do here. That extra like 1 point in wisdom isn't going to give me anything, so yeah, I'll go ahead and use that to reallocate some other stuff here. So yeah, dex and charisma, and then strength and intelligence are both like down at like, so yeah, my starting stats were like 18 in wisdom. I think that's with like character trait bonuses and stuff like that. So I think I rolled a 17 there. Then I rolled a 13 for Constitution, but the boosts gave me some extra oomph there. In particular, yeah. So I've got that's what I need to do. I need to apply my bonuses. So I'll take my +2 bonus to Wisdom, which I do want, and then I'll take, instead of putting this in Strength, I'll put this in Constitution, so I can go ahead and get that extra little, 1 point boost there. And yeah, we'll kind of keep Intelligence just down here let's see, what do I want to do? Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep a -1. So I've got the Wisdom, but I lack the Intelligence. Fine, it's fine. Then on to skills. We can assign our last couple proficiencies. It's giving me proficiency here in history and medicine, which I think largely matches up with what I have as my character-based stuff. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just kind of keep that. And then appearance-wise, we're going to go ahead and yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and throw a different face on there. My guy is like ghostly pale, basically, is the vibe that I have there. So we'll do like a cool tone, pallid tone 1 there, I guess. And then so back out of there. Eye color, I did do gold, so we'll do that elf gold 2 option. No tattoos, but let's see what any options that like make him look cool. Yeah, now we're just gonna go ahead and keep him no tattoo. Throw a scar. Let's see. Yeah, I like that little scar just across the nose, bridge of the nose. Hairstyle. In our campaign in particular, I started with like my hair down, but our campaign is very like human racist, like racist against humans. So in order to like keep people from thinking I'm human, and humans are, it's a very colonizer kind of campaign. So like humans are the bad guys, and so to keep myself from appearing human, I keep my hair up in a ponytail so that you can see my ears. So yeah, we'll go with this one, sure. And then we'll make our hair color, it's like raven black, I think is what I have on my other, black raven. So we'll go ahead and with that. No facial hair. No piercings. We'll go ahead and leave genitals out of the sake of this Let's Play. And we'll go ahead and keep the clothes on for the sake of this Let's Play. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and review our character there. We will rename him instead of Tav. We will call him Thyzen, and just to distinguish between like my other main character, Bahamutza. There we go. Bahamutza. And we'll move to choose our guardian next. Let's see. Make her a tiefling. Yeah, I was like, no, yeah, we'll go with tiefling. Asmodeus tiefling, sure. Body type, and we'll go ahead and keep all this kind of where it's at. Don't really need to dig too much into her. So we will just venture forth. And there we are. We've come to. Now let's play through our little intro stuff. But very cool that they've got like such a deep character creator, especially with such a desire to replicate as much of like D&D 5e stuff as they can. So yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised on how close I could like match my character up with the one I'm playing in our little home game. Especially because I did, like, a couple days before the game went live, I checked it out in early access, and I checked out the character creation stuff, and it was obviously much more limited, so I didn't have Bahamut as, like, an option, so when I booted up the game the first time, I was like, oh, that's a cool, neat surprise that, like, I can make my cleric of Bahamut kind of character. And then also, finding out, like, the stats that have come out on the game since from Larian, and, like, cleric being the least chosen class, I'm like, alright, well, I feel attacked. But I guess it's, you know, you have Shadowheart basically like right from the beginning of the game if you want her. So you don't really need two clerics, though I absolutely run two clerics in my main game. Because it's nice having a couple people with heals when things can go so quickly, so sour so quickly. I like that they didn't like lock you into like an alignment kind of thing, but in our game I'm like a neutral good guy, so I'll more or less aim to play that kind of mode. Alright, we gotta escape a crashing ship in the hells. First things first, let's investigate this nursery thing.
Came from the parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Investigation, which I do not have good investigation on. So skill checks. Some dialogue requires skill checks. Dice roll that must meet or exceed the target number. But, so I've got a -1 to intelligence, but I do have guidance as a cleric, so that's nice to always have like a plus D4 option pretty much. So let's see. Hey, we made it.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Well then, yeah, let's reach toward the pool. Oh, okay. That was basically saying, hey, don't touch it. And I just didn't pick up on that. Alright, go ahead and pick up Bloodstone from the Mind Flayer there.
Someone else got out.
Our Yankee friend has escaped, so...
Not everyone made it out alive.
Well, I can go ahead and use that to heal up real quick.
Better.
Love that it's just called a sphincter. They knew what they were doing. Yeah. Goblin there on the table. I'll go ahead and pick up a bit of coin off of them.
The
We got a
schematic
rune
of a
slate.
Nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
I'll give it a shot.
Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design traversed by ships just like this. A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution.
Mind flayer horticulture.
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
We are here. Here. Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Who am I talking to? Man or brain?
Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
You sound afraid. Why?
The enemy. So many enemies.
I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Well, I can investigate again, badly. Again, we'll throw guidance on there. Yeah, there we go. The guidance will at least offset the -1, the very minimum.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
I don't have great strength or dex, but I do have advantage, or I have proficiency in medicine, so let's attempt a cerebral extraction, staying mindful of the swelling. There we go, and giving me advantage because of that, and my proficiency, so excellent. Yeah, there we go. Got a nice little boost on that. Just need to always do medicine checks. That's where my boon comes.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
Well, it will definitely try and mess with me later, so yeah, might as well try a dexterity check on it. High dex check. Probably not going to make it. 12, maybe. 13. Hey, we got there with my guidance. Excellent. Just jab a thumb, just like so.
It seems unaware of your interference. It relaxes in your hands.
You're free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
All right, let's go.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Oh, hey. So I didn't do that the first time around. I tried the dex check, but I failed. So cool that, like, I've got a buddy. Because yeah, I failed the dex check in the previous one, and he just was like, all right, well, it's going to attack me at some point. But instead here we've got a temporary follower. I believe we're about to get our next follower out here. Yeah.
Abomination. This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
All right, yeah, let's do this. Who are you?
Your only chance of survival.
Made you think I was a thrall?
Mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
Oh, we need to figure out where we are.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
All right. All right. So my little mind flayer guy rolled the highest advantage. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see what abilities he has. Got claws. And that's pretty much it. He's got claws. Okay. Yep, we'll go ahead and have him move over here. Use our claw attack on the imp. Imp's also having less health because we're doing the like explorer mode option. That works for me. So Lae'zel, as our fighter here, she got a nice range attack, or she's got her main attack. Go ahead and get her up close and personal to this imp here, and do a main attack. There we go. And yeah, we'll go ahead and call that attack there. And then over here, not able to get fully into range, but close enough for a Sacred Flame, which will probably do some extra damage against an imp, I would think, maybe. And he failed. Excellent. So there we go.
Surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
So I'll go ahead and pick up Caustic Bolt there, sure. Ooh, Scimitar, I'll go ahead and send that to Lae'zel, in case she wants to equip that. Same with that. There's my light crossbow. So let's go ahead and check out our character sheets.
Blackets will be done.
So yeah, what does she have equipped? She has a longsword equipped, so that's probably suits her needs better than the scimitar will. So yeah, we'll go ahead and keep her with that longsword.
No one back home will ever believe this.
And might as well pick up that extra crossbow. A little bit of gold, i.e. a single piece of gold. I won't worry about attacking that in case it ends up sending our Mind Flayer friend into a rage. Go. Heal up. Another hand axe.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Onward through another sphincter.
Istik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Yep. Sacrificed cultists.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We
And
have no
there's
time
Shadow
for
Heart.
distractions.
Another potential person for us. I'll go look around. There must be some way to get this thing open.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
The console appears dormant.
Look for a switch or
Mechanisms
release.
are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Alright, we'll find something to put in that empty socket.
Just power this thing.
Hey, we got a gold key. That'll probably open something.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
The dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
This
Oh,
might
that's
have all those
true.
controls next to the pod.
Some more potions of healing, great.
Brain in a jar.
Make a bad day
As you
for that
place your
woman
hand
behind
on
me.
the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
All right.
Serve me. That cannot be our fate.
Yeah, let's try to avoid that then. Let's see, we've also got...
Another brain.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Use my gold key to open this up. Got onyx, we got some gold. I think...
The console appears dormant.
Insert the rune into the socket. An eldritch rune I got in the other
The
room.
console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Well, let's see if our arcana tells us. Let's take a closer look at the powered up console. Again, intelligence -1. Maybe? Hey, just barely.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Alright, yeah, let's try it.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Let's will the pod to open. With a DC of 2, I can't, I guess unless if I get a 1, I will get this badly. Also, yeah, I've clearly got my custom dragon flame red dice that I got, I think part of the early access stuff. Thank goodness it's a low DC. 'Cause I did not roll well.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At last. Thought I was done for. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Dangerous company is what you need in a
Fair
fight.
point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Alright, then let's get going. I'm Thyzen Bahamutza.
Shadowheart. One moment.
What's that?
Nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Alright. We're all healed up, so I don't need to use the restoration thing there.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Kanyank.
Alright, calm down, you two.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
So I've got 15 turns to get through that. Let's see if let's see. We're gonna come over here. Sure, go ahead and pick up some of this gear. And we will pop a sacred flame onto this lesser imp who saved. So, alright, fine. We'll just go ahead and leave that turn there for now. You can go ahead and attack this guy with your claws. Little brainy boy. There we go, perfect.
What should I do?
Shadowheart, you should go ahead and firebolt this dude. Alright, well, I was hoping that would do a little more damage, but fine.
Victory awaits. I will not know fear.
Excellent, good job, Lae'zel. Go ahead and loot these other things near you. Nothing there. So we'll go ahead and call that your turn.
Take this ship. Belisario will have your head.
Alright, let's try looting some of this other stuff. Toss it over to Shadowheart.
Something good here, I hope.
Am I in range for a Sacred Flame? Yes, I am. Okay. There we go. Trying to think if there's anything like worth trying to grab elsewhere around here.
Talk to me. On the move.
There we go.
I will ascend.
Yeah, let's go ahead and loot this body. Dash, see if I can get, yeah, I can make a jump over there. And loot this bad boy. For another imp. Okay. Alright. Let's see, we got 70 and 59. I feel like with my, story mode version of this, I can probably try and just take them out. But let's see. Let's loot some other stuff first. Make sure I've got. Actually, I'll go ahead and I'll have him start clawing it at bad boy here.
I'm ready. I'd better take a peek.
Since I'm not planning on attacking, I'll
Onward.
dash. Trigger new stuff.
Before they strike.
Okay. There we go.
I will ascend.
And we'll go ahead and have you jump back down over here.
My path be true.
Yeah, grab those void bulbs and stuff.
Kill them, or your spine is mine.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Pick up Pearl there. Alright. Alright, well, we tried. Nice. Get some extra goodies. We do have a few more enemies up here to attack through.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
Take that.
Can't afford to let up.
And we got some
Might prove useful.
items here I can pick up. Great. Yeah, I did attempt to loot that already. Okay. Firebolt probably not going to be as effective on a lesser imp, so yeah, we're gonna sacred flame that bad boy. Excellent. And just stay close in range to the devil and mind flayer if I want to make the call to
I am death.
jump and attack them. But what do you mean can't reach destination? They're right there. Okay, so I can move it, I just can't reach it? That's not even letting me really move it. Oh, hey, yeah, go ahead and attack that thing.
You break.
Great job, Lysel. Also, is there anything... So there are some things up here I could also still grab. So yeah. You've got time. You got a bunch of rounds you can get up there.
Splendid! Avernus is ours!
45. Alright, yeah, they're not doing great. Yeah, we'll go ahead and stick around here to see how this plays out a little bit. 45, 28. Yeah, go ahead and attack him. Let them do most of the job of killing one another.
Can't give up.
Actually, I'm gonna have you head up this way. Got Lae'zel going one way. Have you come up and examine this other way.
Victory awaits. On the move.
Take this, or Sario will have your head!
There we go, that guy's done. And we'll go ahead and delete that. 27 and 15. Great.
My faith will protect me. Heading there.
Time to strike. My path be true.
Alright. Well, now let's go ahead and beef up the attack. And crap, missed. Alright, well, I don't want him, like, connecting a shot on me, so we'll have him, you know, move back here a bit.
Let's end this. I should fetch that.
I wonder what that is. Let's see what a sodalite shell is. Sodalite shell. Blue streak lining the shell. Secrete a sweet-smelling slime. Alright, anything else there? Nope. Okay. So we'll go ahead and start making our way back. And do I have the range to do anything? Hey, what do you know I do? Looks like it missed, though. Oh well.
I am fury. I am death.
Alright, well, can you pick up these things? No. Still don't have the arm length to reach that stuff, eh? Alright.
Taking position.
Yeah, you're nowhere near the range, so... Alright. Bye, little dude. Hey, that helps. Also, run away. Oops, don't know what that was trying to give me access to, but okay.
Got to keep fighting.
Let's see. Are you in range for the shot? Nope. So, dashing it is.
Have to keep going.
I am fury. I am death. Make way.
How about you? Can you get a shot off? Yeah, and you got advantage. Alright, well, I was hoping you'd do more than 2 damage, but okay. Ah, that's what I was seeing. Okay.
Come a little closer.
Got other fiendies. Yahoo! Thank goodness that missed. Oh, crap. Almost certainly not going to be able to shove him, but yeah.
Ready.
Alright, we're gonna just hope I can get one of these other dudes to... There we go. Okay. Great. Defeat Commander Zek on the Nautiloid. Hey, yeah, there we go. I definitely didn't do that the first time around, so... let's see if I can go back and get that that Mind Flayer thing.
What lies within?
Loot from that. Alright, not this turn. But you know, I still got a little room. Still got a little time. Alright, yeah, let's loot Commander Zake. Nice, get an Everburn Blade. Is that Greatsword? Oh, that'll be great for Lae'zel. And some Scale Mail. That'll be nice for me, and give myself... yeah, well, so it's... It's +1 to my AC, but also immediately gives me the disadvantage on stealth checks. So maybe we'll do that. Let's see. Empty, empty. Don't need that. Don't want to trigger anything yet, so we'll go ahead and just kind of move here a little bit.
Got to concentrate.
But end the turn.
On I go.
And in case any of those enemies start getting close.
Victory awaits. What lies within?
Alright, let's loot our Mind Flayer person for some topaz. Great. And us. That's what its name was. Okay.
Stop the intruders! You must not escape!
Alright, yeah, not great. But we looted everything we needed to loot, so we can go ahead and just say, screw you demons, we're out. Oh, I have a little bit more context for who some of these things are right now. Before it was just like, oh, there's people looking up and watching this crash. I believe the hobgoblin and the drow were, I believe, the two people you encounter in the goblin camp. Oh, we also got the level up icon there.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Alright, well yeah, let's go ahead and level ourselves up. Channel Divinity, we got Turn Undead and Preserve Life, some of our cleric benefits. We can swap, or when we get room for a new spell, basically, with that level up. So I can swap out, so it threw Sanctuary in there, but I can swap that out for, let's see, Let's throw command in there. I don't really use command all that much. Alright, and actually, I think we'll just go ahead and call this there. Yeah. So that's kind of the opening of the game with my little guy, Thyzen. We can go ahead and throw... Oops, can't dismiss that. Go ahead and throw that scale mail on, give myself a bump to my AC in exchange for the disadvantage on stealth checks, but, you know, so be it. And, oh yeah, throw a crossbow on there as a, you know, for some ranged attack goodness. So yeah, that is going to do it for this episode. You can find new Let's Plays from us every now and then. Theoretically, Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't know. This is the first thing I'm recording since getting back from the trip / hiatus. So I don't know if we're going to keep up that schedule, but maybe. So yeah. Find new Let's Plays from us here on youtube.com/thatnerdysite. As always, stay nerdy and be good to each other.